Fear helps alive, but I feel like in today's age, feels much more like a burden than a function of survival. Sure, the world can be a scary place sometimes, like when you actually see a bear, but I just don't see bears that much. And I think fear is just a little more annoying. Is helpful in most parts of my life. The first thing I think of when I think of fear is flying. Fun fact about me, I used to not be afraid of flying at all. And actually, I thought it was a lot of fun. I remember my favorite seat was the window seat because I got to see a view of the world that used to only belong to birds. But now, unfortunately, flying is so much more of a hassle than it used to be. One of the more recent times I was flying, the pilot came over the intercom and said, "Hello, passengers. We are coming close to our destination. And we are going down. And as we are going down to our destination, I ask everyone to fasten their seatbelts and return their seats to their upright position for landing." Can we work on our phrasing a little or provide context? I respect pilots and all they do for society, but please say anything else than "we are going down" when inside of a giant metal tube in the sky. I thought for a moment that I was actually gonna die. I can't totally describe the feeling of doom that I felt in that moment, but I can kind of make a facial expression that represents it. It was like that, but on the inside. I used to think it would be cool to have flight as a superpower, but with fear of flying, it would just be terrible. Maybe I can just walk. If you're afraid of flying, it's definitely not the only thing you're afraid of. One time when I was a kid, my family went to Willis Tower. And if you've never been, at the top of Willis Tower, there are these glass boxes that out of the building that you can actually walk into and look down at the city if you so please. I thought it'd be really cool to see everything with no obstructed view. But the closer I got to the glass boxes, the more my brain cranked up my fear. There's never been a mechanical failure. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, but what if it's not fine? What if it breaks for the first time when you stand on it? There's always a first time for everything. But it's maintained regularly, and look at all the other people doing it. They're okay. Yeah, but what if when you get on, a bug flies into a bird's mouth and it chokes, which causes it to hit a plane, which makes the plane crash, and the plane hits a screw on the glass box, and the actually recovers and flies away, so everybody's happy about that. But the screw spins until it comes out and unravels the whole glass box, and you fall? No, yeah, that's a good point. So when it was my turn to go into the glass box, I decided to not. The building is well maintained and has never had a mechanical failure, and I could have had a cool experience, but I was just too freaked out. However, even if fear is sometimes annoying, I stand by my wariness of mechanical failures. Things happen. If there really are infinite realities inside of infinite universes, then that means somewhere out there, there's an Andy that met a terrible fate. Oh! Sucks for that guy. I don't know. I think it would just be nice to be in my place and enjoy the view without my brain screaming code red all the time. Again, I prove my point. Fear is annoying, but not as annoying as this. Get professional care for hair loss from the comfort of your home without ever visiting a doctor's office or pharmacy with Keeps. Sometimes hair loss happens. What is that thing? Hey, shush. Ew, don't touch me with that! But Keeps can help you with your hair care goals in a multitude of ways, such as getting your treatment delivered to you on your schedule. As a part of your Keeps treatment plan, you get access to the Keeps care team for any questions you may have 24/7. Keeps also offers hair thickening shampoo, conditioner, not for eating, and styling pomade. These products work great together to complement your treatment. No, I said no. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair you have, Keeps offers treatments that work for you. Head to keeps.com/ice cream sandwich to get a offer today or later. I'm free Monday. Okay. Thanks, Keeps, for sponsoring this video. Fire can be useful for a lot of things, like roasting marshmallows, pyrotechnics, and whenever you want lions to hop through a ring of fire. So, despite all of these joys that fire brings us, I am also afraid of fire, but only big fire. I'm not, like, screaming at candles and stuff. Ooh, beechwood lavender. It's specifically scary when it's out of control. I've seen videos of people driving through or even next to forest fires, which awakens a deep and primal fear. And I'm not even in the situation. I can't imagine the courage firefighters must have to fight forest fires. There's a lot of F's in that sentence. Did you know the size of a loose fire doubles every 60 seconds?
You gonna put that out?
Yeah, I was trying to show an example. I can't remember where I heard that fact, but it's very scary. Fire is incredible. It can feed you, it can protect you, but if you're not careful with it, fire can totally and completely
Destroy everything you've ever known or loved.
Hey, I said pass the marshmallows? Oh yeah, sorry. Here you go. Darkness. It's the idea of the unknown. anything could be right out in front of your face and you wouldn't know. Hi, do you want to subscribe? I went out to see a movie with friends at a nearby movie theater. When the movie finished up and everybody left, my plan was just to walk home. Eventually, I get to my neighborhood and I see a dark figure in the distance, and there's no light. I start to get a little nervous because I don't know what or who that is. At this point, my mind is starting to sound the alarms again. A murderer? A bear? An eldritch creature of the night? Whatever it is. Adrenaline. As the shape gets closer, it starts to look more and more humanoid. Then I see it's a person and they're running, and I think it's pretty fast, and I think it's running directly at me. I am in danger. There is no reason anyone should be running at night at anyone. I am not fighting nor flighting. I am just standing there, baked in fear. They get closer and closer, and once they were close enough, hello. Hey. I figured out that they were not running at me at all. They were just on a nighttime jog. The funny thing about darkness is it messes with your sight. When your brain doesn't get all the information it needs, it'll just do you the favor of filling in the gaps itself. So my brain just assumed it was getting attacked, but it was just an hallucination stemming from my fear. Cool. That is the freaks me out about darkness. It's unknown, and that scares me. Anyway, those are my top fears. Thanks for watching.
And welcome back to this US Open.